Hello.
Here we are
Hi.
again,
We're
another
back.
day, another pod.
Another pod. Welcome to Girl Talk from the Bench.
Yep,
So excited that you're here with
yep.
us. Um, we have had a busy couple weeks, but I feel like we have a busy couple weeks coming up.
hmm Yeah, it's spring. Everyone's like out and about where things are
Mm-hmm.
starting. It's like
Mm-hmm.
travel is happening.
Yeah.
There's like so much going on.
We're outside,
Yeah, everyone's outside.
which is like huge. We went last week. Where did we go last week? Oh, we talked about it a little bit, but we
Yeah,
went out and then we do this thing where on the last Friday of the month, we go to sushi, and
sushi date.
we used to have a sushi spot literally right there. I could point to it.
Yep.
But they
It
closed,
closed.
and it was really tragic and sad. But now we go to this place, like just down a little bit, a couple of bus stops away. And so we did that on Friday.
Yeah, it's like kind of become our new thing. That place is really popular
Mm-hmm.
and they never have resis. And so it's like we always go in, we
Mm-hmm.
put our name down. They're like, it's 45 minutes. We're like, okay. So we
But
go,
like in restaurant time.
yeah. So we go to the bar like 2 doors down. We have drinks. We have one drink. And then we're always like, should we do another? And
We're like, we have 20 minutes. We're
yes.
good.
No, we get the drink and I get the text saying your table's
Yes.
ready. And so we're like, okay, chug your drink.
Literally, I have a theory that if you want your table to be called faster, order a drink.
Just order a drink somewhere
And
else.
it happens. I always tell you this. Like, there's a spot in Arizona called Postino. Well, it's not just in Arizona, but it's my favorite spot in Arizona. It's called Postino. And every time I put my name down, they'll be like 45 minutes. And then we go to the bar next door. We'll get a drink. And I kid you not, the second it comes down onto the thing 5 minutes later, they're like, oh, we all of a sudden have a table ready for you. It's happened to me probably 3 or 4 times. And so now that's my theory. Like,
Yep.
if you want your table, order a drink
Just
somewhere.
order a drink.
It'll come.
And if you already ordered one, order another one.
Order another one. If you're like, okay, one didn't do it, the second they drop those drinks off in front of you,
your
you
table will
have
be
your
ready.
table.
Yeah.
It's a proven theory.
Yeah. So we chugged our second drink. We sit down sushi, order another drink.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're like, okay, should we head home and like chill out? We're walking by a bar. It's like music's playing. It's like good vibes.
Yeah.
We're like, should we stop and have a drink?
Literally. And then we walk in, they're like, are you here for the drag show? And we're like, whoa, like this place
Like, what's happening?
Because it was like this little saloon like place. And then like they have like a back room where there was like a drag show going on. And we were like, hilarious. This is amazing. But we got a really yummy, smoky, like mezcal drink.
Cherry or something.
Yeah. And
really
normally
yummy.
I don't like mezcal because like the smoke really does something to me, but I loved it. And it was so, anytime mezcal's with fruit, I do enjoy it more. That is true. So that was fun.
It's like one of the things I love the most about New York, honestly, is like the vibes. We stopped into a bookstore. It's like
the bookstore was cute.
being able to just like walk and like pop in and out of places, sit, have a drink. Like it just was. Yeah,
I feel like we have like this unspoken rule, like when we're walking somewhere. And like we do talk about it sometimes, like if we're like, okay, here's the planned place, but like as we're walking there, if we see a cuter, more vibier place that we like just gel with, like let's go in there and get a drink. And that was us. We were like, let's go home and like get a drink at home, like make something. And then we're walking, we're like, oh, or should we just go in here?
Or we just pop in here for another drink.
And then of course we got home and watched an episode of Heated Rivalry.
Duh.
And then went to bed.
Duh.
Because what else do you do on a Friday night?
Literally. It's the only thing to do.
It is.
And then we've like been binging 2 other shows this weekend.
Oh my gosh,
like
you guys.
Weekend of TV shows. So first one, $1 Million Secret.
If
on
you
Netflix.
have never watched, tune in.
It's like Traders meets The Mole. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never watched The Mole. So
literally.
I don't know.
Yeah, because they have like secret like missions and they're like lying to each other.
Yeah, so basically
kind of like Survivor too.
Yeah.
A little bit
so
of
they
Survivor.
everyone checks into like kind of like Traders, a castle, a manor somewhere. I don't know where it is. Called the Stag. Anyway, everyone has a box, and when you show up, one person has the $1 million in their box, and the millionaire gets all of these secret agendas, and if you complete them, and they're kind of like weird things.
Yeah, the first guy had to say like
he had
no cap. He had to say no cap 10 times. To people.
Yeah.
But then it's like a backfires because he does that, right? And he gets like what's called a kill shot. And so he gets to like take someone out if he makes it through that night vote. But like during a challenge, someone gets to go into the, what is it called?
Trophy room.
The trophy room.
It's like it's like traitor and, like, claim to fame
Yeah.
and, like, all
Yes,
of
yeah, yeah,
these
yeah.
things
Because the
because
clue was,
there's
like
clues.
there's clues, so it's like, oh, the millionaire was keeping it real, and, like, if you know what no cap means, so, like, people are, like, racking their brains, they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, like, what does that
But there was
mean?"
also a challenge where people had to either, like, shoot an arrow or tell the truth to simplify the challenge
Yeah.
anyway. And so it's, like, also keeping it real could be telling the truth. So it's, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it applied to the no cap thing, but it
Yeah.
also applied to everyone who told their truth in a
Mhm.
challenge. So it's, like, the clues kind of, like, apply to multiple people, and so
Yeah, so it doesn't just single out
yeah.
the millionaire, but it does
And
help.
so everyone's, like, keeping their eye out for, like, fishy behavior. So, like, one girl did, like, a handstand in
No,
the
really.
grass,
And
and
they were like,
everyone's
"She did
like,
it
"Oh my
3
god, that
times,
was an
like, that's her
agenda, like, she's the
agenda."
millionaire." So it's, like, obviously a game of
Yeah.
luck, paranoia,
Yeah.
strategy, like, social game, all of these things.
Yeah.
So we binged that pretty much yesterday. There's 2 episodes left.
Yeah, watch season 1 because season 2 is not fully out, and so at least season
Yeah.
1 you can see, like, how it ends,
Yeah.
and then you can watch season 1 and binge it and catch up to where we
Yeah.
are.
And then after that, we immediately jumped into Temptation
You
Island.
guys, we have so many thoughts on
Yeah.
Temptation Island is a show where we, like, will pause and, like, process what we're
Debrief.
watching because 'cause we're like, "This feels insane." Like,
Yeah.
we always say, like, if we ever got to the point, like, with our partner where we were, like, needing to go on Temptation Island or feeling like it would help, you break up.
Break up.
Just break
What
up.
are you doing?
Because what do you mean you're willing to put your relationship to the test? It feels like, oh, you're already 1 foot out.
Yep.
Like, you're already on your way out of this relationship,
Yeah.
and this is just, like, your excuse to, like, watch your boyfriend cheat on you or your girlfriend cheat on you, and then you can be like, "Okay, great."
Yep. Or to cheat on your boyfriend or
Yes.
girlfriend, and then at the end of the show
If
be
you're
like,
you
"It
know who
was the
you are.
experience, like, I wanna be with you, I
Yes.
love you."
Oh,
So, it definitely is, like, a show I love to hate to
yeah.
love.
Yeah, because then, like, they each go to separate houses and they, like, flirt and, like, can do whatever with, like, 12 single girls if you're at a guy's house and guys if you're at a girl's house. And there's 4 of the, like, couples are broken up into, like, these houses, and then they come together on bonfire nights after, like, a few days and watch little
Clip.
clips of, like, things, but they don't know, they don't have context. And normally, they're very good with the clips. Like, it's like, yes, that's what they said. You don't know why they said it, like, that's fine. Or, like, one guy took a girl into his room and they closed the door and you don't get to see then what happens. But there
Mhm.
was one clip yesterday that really upset me because this
It
guy got, like, dared to kiss someone and he ended up kissing the other guy, one of the other guys, like, as, like, a, I'm not
joke.
gonna cross my
Yeah.
boundary. But the girl, she saw the clip and it looks like to her that he goes to kiss one of the girls and they cut it right before he kisses the guy. So
Mhm.
she's thinking, like, oh, he kissed her. And, like, that to me feels manipulative and I don't like that. But, like, normally they're very good about their
I
clips.
just feel like they obviously once again, it's like another show that's, like, produced to
Yeah.
create good TV because she thinks, he went and kissed another girl, so, like, she now may be more open to the guys that are in her house.
She
So
wasn't
it's
doing
like
enough
yeah,
flirting
she
and they were
wasn't
like,
doing
"We'll make
enough.
you
So
do it."
it's like all of what we've talked about a million times before with these dating shows is, like, the producer part of it, getting people to, like, act out or act in a way
Yeah,
that, like, maybe they wouldn't if they hadn't been, like, encouraged to act that way.
exactly.
But ultimately at the end of the day, like all these couples have some sort of issue in
Mhm.
their relationship, whether
Mhm.
it's past cheating, whether it's lying, whether it's like, I don't trust you, whatever. And I'm kind of like, if you're gonna go on this show to
Mhm.
test your guys' relationship where you're separated and put into a house with like other guys and girls for like an extended amount of time, even though it is only like 3 or 4 weeks, it still is
Yeah,
like
it's
that's
a
a
long
long
time.
time. And they go on dates. They're like, it's in Hawaii, so it's like hot tub, pool, like everyone's in like tiny little outfits.
Yeah.
They're like doing like lap dances and all of these
It's
things.
messy. It's
It's
messy.
super messy. And so I'm like, if you're going on this show to like
Yeah.
prove yourself or to have your partner prove themselves to you, then I'm like,
Yeah.
why did we not just break up?
1000%. But you should watch.
Yeah, no, it's
Season
good.
1 was good. We
Yeah.
liked season 1. Season 1 was wild and good and fine. Season 2 has been really interesting, and we found ourselves, like, rooting for, like, some of the guys. I feel
Yeah.
like normally we're like, "Oh, these guys are trash," but, like, we have been rooting for, like, a couple of the couples, and
Mhm.
we're like, "No, like, guys, figure it out, like, don't give in," like,
Yeah.
and like, every time we see them, we're, like, stressed. We're like, "Oh my god, what are they gonna do?"
Yeah.
So, we're rooting for you guys, but
Yeah.
it's getting a little dicey, and I'm a little bit stressed.
I'm also like, it still feels pretty early. Like we've only seen 2 bonfire
No, and
nights.
we're already
But I'm
stressed.
like, is that halfway through? Like, I don't know. I
I
don't really know
know.
where we are at because I feel like it's
He
too
said it's been
early.
almost a week, like, in between, so I'm
Yeah.
like, is it every, like, 6 days? So it's
Yeah.
like, is it only gonna get, like, 4 of them?
I don't know,
And then,
but
like, the final
man.
bonfire, but
Yeah.
it's wild,
Yeah,
so
so then at the end of the show, the couples, like, get back together, and then
Mhm.
it's usually, like, I don't
They
know.
either leave together or single.
Yeah.
Like, last year, someone left engaged, but I don't remember if they're still engaged.
No, I don't remember.
Mm. We'll have to look it up.
Anyway,
Okay.
that's what
So
we've been
that's what we've
binging
been
this week.
that's what we've been doing, and it's been
It's been a
so
little bit
fun.
cold and rainy. Yesterday rained all day,
Yeah.
so, like, what better time to just, like, binge some good TV?
Exactly. Okay, what did you read this week? Do you want me to start?
Oh,
Or you wanna start?
either way. I
Okay,
can I can start.
you go.
So I read Canticle. I finished it
Yay!
so many weeks later.
What would you rate it? Tell us about it.
Um, I think I would rate it like a 2.75
Okay.
maybe.
Okay.
2.5, 2.75, 2.6.
Okay, we're getting into 3 territory.
2.633.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Okay, tell us
It was
why.
a high 2, but it was not a 3. And I think the writing was well done,
Mhm.
but the story sucked.
Okay.
I liked the beginning and I liked the end. The middle was a slog and it was a
Mm.
big chunk. It was like mostly middle. Like the beginning was like the first few chapters and the end was the last few
Yeah.
chapters. And the middle was like the most of the book and it just was rough. It was
Okay.
so slow. It was like, I don't, it just also, it's about like a woman in like the 1200s in
Mhm.
Bruges who like, she tries to become like a Franciscan friar essentially, but they didn't really have like women. There were other places that had like women friars. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so it's like very much like set in a religious time where also there weren't a lot of women, like preachers, friars, saints. Like obviously, no one in the Catholic Church, like
Mhm.
no bishops or anything, were women, and it very much verges on the edge of like How to Kill a Witch territory, where it's like, oh, a woman is she feels like she has this relationship with God and that he like speaks to her and that like, all these
Mm-mm.
things and like women aren't allowed to have
Don't be
their own
doing that. Don't be
thoughts.
talking to God.
Exactly. This was also the point in time where the Bible was still in Latin. It hadn't been translated to like the spoken languages yet.
Mhm.
And so the only people who could read the word of God were like the friars and the bishops. And she learns Latin like basically in secret so that she can read the Bible. And so then
It's a
also
lot of
like
work.
she's not allowed, women don't have original thoughts and feelings. So they essentially like burn her at the stake.
Amazing.
Sorry to ruin it, but no one's gonna
Yeah,
read
all
it.
day.
No one's gonna read it. Don't read it. Waste of time.
Okay.
Do not recommend unless this is like really what you're into. But like,
Okay. But, like, it's not, you're saying. It shouldn't be.
I don't know. It can be. I really, really, really struggled. And I love like a historical fiction.
Yeah.
And it just was not this one,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay, good to know. I won't be reading it.
No.
I can guarantee that. I finished What Does It Feel Like by Sophie Kinsella. I'm sorry, Sophie. This was a sweet one. It was super short. It was like a very short story. She calls it fiction, but she's like, it's the closest thing to like a memoir that I can get.
Okay.
Basically, it's about this author who thinks she has the rest of her life ahead of her, and then she gets cancer, which is like supposed to be terminal, but like she ends up like being cancer free for a little bit, and the author is still alive today.
Oh, wow.
I think the author is oh my gosh, I think so. There's an author's note at the end of it. Now I'm stressed. I really need her to be alive. There's an author's note at the end of it. I'm gonna look it up while we're talking. Because now I'm feeling stressed. And she says like she's still alive, and it's interesting because like the statistics were like basically saying like she should only live like a year,
Oh,
and
wow.
the end of the book ended like a year and a half, I think, after she was diagnosed.
Diagnosed.
So it's like a really big deal, and I think when she did her
Dang.
author's note, it had been like 5 years after, so like it was like a
Wow.
huge deal.
Yeah.
Because it was brain cancer. It was just like a whole thing. It was really, really sweet book. Super easy read. I listened to it, and then listened to the author's note after, which was really cool.
Okay.
So I am gonna look up, but like I think she's still with us. So
did you already rate it or did I miss it?
did it? Oh, rate it. I didn't rate it. I gave it 5 stars.
Oh wow! Oh my god!
I just like. Oh my god! She died
5-star.
last year in December.
Oh no!
Everything's fine.
The first tears on the pod. In the wild, you guys. Pull it together, woman. Oh no.
Oh my god, that's so sad. Okay, well, oh my god, that's really sad. And R.I.P. Sophie.
Oh,
she died December 10th.
So recently.
Yeah, no, literally. That is so wild. That is so crazy. Yeah, so she has passed. That is really sad, but it's a very sweet story. And she, I think, was only supposed to live a year, and she ended up living 5 or 6 more. So like that's really
amazing.
sweet. And yeah. Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, so highly recommend then.
Highly recommend. It was super easy, short, easy to read, and now like it's like super special, obviously, because you get to hear it's like her autobiography now. So yeah.
All right, moving right
on into something just as sad. The Suns are getting their butts kicked in the playoffs.
R.I.P. The tears keep coming. Oh, Suns. What are
this
you
is
doing?
all live, you guys.
Yeah.
No, the Suns,
editing here.
No, the Suns are getting their butts. Like when I tell you, like, their OKC's winning by like 20 points each game. So they're up by 3 games. So unless Suns have like some type of resurgence and miracle, they're out, and that's okay. Off season, we needed to put in some work. We need to we need to figure it out. I don't really know. Like, I know I talked to you about this. Like, I don't get how teams just like continuously are bad.
Yeah.
Because we have good players. So I don't understand like why.
Where the breakdown is.
It's really hard for me too with like basketball because I don't quite understand it as much as I do with like football. And like, I'm like, okay, I get it. We have a freaking sucky kicker, which we just got a new kicker.
Yay, go Pack.
Go Pack. Anywho, so yeah, Suns are gonna be out, but yes, Packers. It was draft day, and I don't care if you guys like sports or not. I highly recommend watching draft videos. Like,
yeah, they are
watching
so
grown men. They're not even really grown men. They're like babies at this point. They're like 22, but like watching
young
these
men.
like big men. They're like 250-pound men, like.
Just
300-pound like bulky men like just crying on their moms and like their friends and like there's really nothing
they are
better.
So heartwarming.
It's the best. And the Packers we had a 2nd-round pick, and so our first pick the guy we picked, I forget his last name, it's like Cicero. I don't know. It's really not Cicero. It's like Brandon Cisa. That'd be it. I might have just pulled something out there.
Fact checker, where are you?
Yeah, fact check. He has the sweetest little one. Oh, and then I think it was the number 1 pick. Maybe the Saints picked a guy, and like he just like breaks down when he's walking down the hall and he sees the Saints. It's just like so
cute.
magical and wonderful, and I highly recommend, even if you're like, I don't care about sports, just watch it. It's really sweet. But Packers did get a kicker, which Sarah was there.
Should change everything.
Yeah, when we watched the Packers lose to the Bears because we missed 7 points in kicks
from the kicker. Yeah, that was rough. That was a rough day.
That was a rough day. I think we lost by what, like 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
So to miss 7 points is unacceptable.
Yeah.
So we got a new kicker, and Packers like posted. So all the comments on all the like every time they draft someone or release someone, they're like, release McManus, release him. And then yesterday the Packers posted like, check out your new kicker, and everyone was like, yes.
My God, someone needs to be keeping an eye on McManus.
No, check in on McManus. Actually, that's really sad. But
McManus, I think you need to start a podcast.
Yeah, and let us know how you're doing.
Move on. Career.
Yeah, like this is not it for you, and that's okay.
Unless you're gonna stage a comeback. But
yeah, you had some good moments for us, but in clutch moments, it wasn't great,
really
and that's
apart.
what hurts us.
Yeah,
most.
like this is the biggest moment of your season, and you're going to fully choke multiple times. Is like,
It's unacceptable. We can let some
Rough.
things slide, and that's not one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was exciting. But in
Super exciting.
other like sports pop culture news
Mhm.
together, Klay Thompson, who is a basketball player, and Meg the
Klay.
Stallion, who is Meg the Stallion.
Yeah. No other descriptor
No
necessary.
other yada 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 yada. Anyway, they were engaged, I'm pretty sure, and they broke up. Or they might have not been engaged, but they were dating. And like so
Pretty
cute.
and like seemed pretty serious.
Very
Yeah.
serious. Very serious. So she posted this on her Instagram story, which is kind of crazy. She said, cheating had me around your whole family playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. And now you don't know if you can be monogamous? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Bitch, I need a real break after
4
this
question
one.
marks.
Bye, y'all.
Ugh, Klay.
What did you do to our girl Meg?
Also, you have Megan the Stallion.
No.
Megan
Nobody is
the
safe.
Stallion. No one is safe. I think we talk about
Do you
this
see
all
the
the time.
thumbs down?
No, I
On
missed
my
it.
screen, it had a thumbs down. Correct.
No,
Correct.
we need Riverside support in the chat. What is going on? If anyone here knows Riverside, Dylan, I'm talking to you. Like, what's going on with the emojis on the screen? No, I feel like you have Megan the Stallion. If it happens to Megan the Stallion, if it happens to Beyonce, if it happens to, I don't know,
Literally everyone.
then no one is safe.
No one is safe. It's just like crazy to me.
I
Because
don't understand. You don't know if you can be monogamous.
what do you need?
You
have
sorry.
Meg the Stallion. What do you need?
Listen, if you want to be in an open relationship, it better be consensual with both parties, and that's fine. Do that. Like, be polyamorous. That is, like, I literally have no judgment there. Do you? But it needs to be consensual. And I think it's hard when you enter into a relationship with the understanding that it is exclusive monogamous. And then a partner is like,
yeah.
Also, he's cheated on you and you've taken him back. And then he's like, you know what? Actually, I don't think monogamy is for me. I think it's like, what was that conversation like? Because I think there's a way to do it where you walk away being like, all right, we tried it and this isn't for you. But I'm also like, I don't know, man. I think if I was with somebody and he suddenly was like, you know what? I don't actually want to be monogamous. I think it's like, well, shit, what have we been doing?
No, literally. Literally. We feel for you, Meg. And you're not the only one who's going through some stuff right now, because our girl Sierra is still
going through it.
But you know what? Sierra is on the up and up, and Meg, you will be too. And you're in Moulin. Is she in Moulin Rouge right now?
I don't even know, but that's
don't forget your Meg the Stallion, because
she was on Love Island last season, Love Island US.
Yeah, like Klay is Klay, and like whatever.
Yeah.
So don't forget that you're Meg the Stallion.
No, Sierra is like about to be bigger than ever.
No, she's having her Ariana Madix moment.
Yeah, exactly. And she can, I guess, thank Wes and Amanda for that. But it's like, I mean, she was already a star, so, you know, whatever. Exactly. But it's like, she's coming out of this better than she went into it. And it's like rough times, but
rough.
She's going to be on Dancing with the Stars, which is so exciting.
I'm
and
so
the
excited
Sonic
for
commercial was so fun. Like,
she did a Sonic commercial with Ariana, which, if you know anything about Scandival, it's like literally the same thing.
Yep.
And so it's
so funny because, I don't know, you've probably all seen the meme, but it's like Raquel and Tom Sandoval talking, and it's a photo of them, and the meme is like, at least they had the decency to like act remorseful, because
literally
Wes and Amanda don't seem to give two shits.
No.
And like, if you all have seen, there was audio leaked from the reunion, which was filmed. And I mean, I don't know the latest. I think you do, but sounds like people think it was Wes.
Yeah, they're doing an investigation on it right now, which, like, whatever, I don't care. Like, nobody cares.
Yeah,
like, we're all
cares.
happy about that we got this audio. Like, nobody's like, oh no. So there was like audio that came out that basically was like the moment where they're talking about the whole thing with everyone on stage, and Mia goes like, you were married. Like, you were married. It may not have been the greatest marriage. You were married, but you left being like one of West's like side girls, like side pieces. Like, what is going on?
What are we doing?
And And then everyone's like, "What was the relationship?" Like, I texted you that when that video came out, and Amanda was like, "Yes, and I lied to you, and I did never." I don't think she ever says the words, "I'm sorry."
Not in the video,
I
not in the audio.
in the audio at least. She might like in the probably does like on
I
the
would hope
reunion.
so.
I
I
would
really would hope
assume.
so.
Yeah, but
But even if we go back to, like, the statement that they released, it's like they're not
yeah.
apologetic. They
Well,
don't.
don't you know it's because it was so rushed and they didn't want the video to come out as blackmail, so it's fine because they were rushed. So, there's our justification for
Yep.
that.
Which
Um
also, didn't Kyle say that that's how he found out? No, no, no.
No,
Who said?
Kyle found out before.
What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of something separate then. I
Yeah,
can't
no,
remember.
I don't Sierra found out through the video.
Okay.
Someone, like, sent Sierra the video,
Yeah.
and that's when she asked Amanda about it. Amanda
Mhm.
lied and said,
Mhm.
"No, we're just friends."
Yep.
And then which is so hilarious because what do you mean? You're just friends walking around in your underwear in my ex's house. Also, we found out that Sierra and West allegedly have been had been hooking up, like, 3 weeks
Yeah.
before
Mhm.
like, 3 weeks before all this came out.
Mhm.
So, I think for the people who are like, "Why is Sierra still upset?" Like, I don't understand it. Either you don't watch the show or you're not a woman. I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I just no, actually, there are some women out there who are saying that. It's like you
Yeah.
either don't have a heart, like, or you've never been hurt before. Like, I don't understand, which, like, good for you that you don't understand. But, like
I think I'm also kind of like either you don't have best friends or you're not a good friend,
correct.
like,
Okay, there it
because
is.
that part of it
Yeah.
too. Like with women, maybe your
Yes.
best friends are guys and that's like fine, whatever, you do that, but like
You know how I feel about
I
guys,
she
girls.
does feel away. Um, but it's like if you're not a good friend or you don't
Mhm.
have good female friends,
Yeah.
then like yeah, you probably don't understand it. And
Yeah.
like and I'm kind of like that's sad for you, honestly, because
Exactly.
like there is nothing better than female friendships.
Mhm.
And like when they're true and when they're good and when they're like I think healthy, you don't sleep with your best friend's ex
Yeah.
that broke their heart.
No. And, like, I think the kicker for me, like, in the audio so there was an episode a couple weeks back where Sierra is explaining, like, how hard it is being, like she was one of the she was the only Black cast member on Summer House at the time,
Mhm.
and she was saying, like, she was getting so much hate online for liking West and, like,
Mhm.
dating West, and, like, then for West to go out and publicly, like, humiliate her, like, in the press and being like, "She's not my person," like, it wasn't, like, what it was, like, downplaying it while Sierra's, like, having all this heartbreak, everyone was like, "Get over it, get over it, get over it. You guys obviously weren't a thing," according to West, and so she says at that dinner, like, you can't help who you like, you can't help who you're attracted to, in that context of like as a Black woman I was attracted to this white man and like you can't help that and everyone cries with her and Amanda cries with her like the whole thing, right? It's beautiful. Well, Amanda then takes that
Mhm.
statement during the reunion and flips it and says like, well, like you said, you can't help who you like, and like everyone was losing their mind. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
that's not what she meant.
Mhm.
Like you can help, like, sure, you may be attracted to Wes, but, like, you still knew there was nothing wrong with Sierra going after a white man,
Right.
was the whole point of that. It's like,
Right.
I was attracted to him, there was nothing wrong with me going after him. You could be attracted to Amanda, but there was something wrong with you going after him, and
Yep.
that is a choice. She's like, "You can't choose," and it's like, "No, no, no. You
You can.
actively choose every day
Yep.
what you wanna do."
Yep. It's also like people who have affairs and they're like, you can't help who you fall in love with. And it's
No.
like, but you chose to do
Yeah.
that. Like there was a boundary that you crossed. And if
Mhm.
you had chosen not to cross the boundary, then like you
Yeah.
could still have feelings for that person, but like you didn't cross the boundary.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yep.
and also I'm like, just because you are attracted to someone doesn't mean you need to act on it. I
Correct.
get it that like you're going through a lot with your relationship. You're
Yep.
separated from your husband. You guys are getting a divorce, but like choosing to go then sleep with your best friend's ex was not the
Mhm.
best choice, like, next steps.
And she's like, "What am I just supposed to be single and celibate for the rest of my life?" I'm like, "You
Yes.
could have waited 5 seconds." Also, she acts like this is like 6 years later after her divorce,
Yes.
and she's like, "You guys just wanted me to never be with anyone ever again." It's like, "Honey, it's been
I'm
5
I'm
seconds.
also like,
Nobody's sad for you
take
right now."
take some time.
No,
Like, your and
literally.
Kyle's relationship wasn't healthy, so
Yeah.
maybe take some time, heal from that,
Yeah.
and then go out and date.
Yeah.
Or go hook up with a bunch of men, but not your best friend's ex.
Yeah.
Like, you live in New York City and you're an influencer. Like, go like, you're
Yeah.
go pick someone
Yeah.
and hook up with
Literally.
them. But, like,
Literally.
not West.
No. It's like I think that's the thing is like West, I think when West came on the show, I was like, "Oh my god, he's such a little cutie. He's so sweet. He has a funny personality. Like he was really good to Sierra. Like even this last episode, like him and Sierra talking, it's like, oh, that reminds me of like why they like liked each other and whatever." But West is like not this like I don't want to be mean, but like West is not this guy where it's like, oh, like
West.
Like I like not that I would get it. Like not that like if it was like Kendall and Justin and like she hooked up, I'd be like, ooh, I get it. It's Justin. Everyone wants Justin. But it's like West is not like this guy who's like this whole god of a human where it's like, oh my gosh. And so like I'm like, oh, why did you waste your friendship on this
Yeah.
man that is literally spin around in a circle and point. You're gonna find another West down the street. Like
and also spin
crazy
him
to
in a
me.
circle and point and he'll go sleep with that girl.
No, correct. And he has.
Yeah, exactly.
He probably already has.
So I think that's the other thing too is like the point that you just said where it's like your relationship with Sierra wasn't worth you not doing this.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
it's like you obviously don't care about your friendship with her because you know what this would do. Like you knew what the reaction to this would be. That's why you lied. That's why you kept it a secret. That's why you didn't want her to find out. And you chose to do it anyway.
It's because Amanda is unfortunately the worst kind of girl. A guy's girl.
Yeah.
Any guys, girls out there, talk to me. Please join us. I'd love to hear your perspective.
Would love to talk. She wants to know.
I just have this like I don't get it. Like I love my guy friends. Like I have guy friends who I love being around, but like you're telling me like when your girls are like, let's go get brunch, and your guys are like, let's go do this. And I have one time in my life where I was on a trip here in New York before I lived here with friends. And I was with my friend and her boyfriend at the time, who was also my best friend. And the guys wanted to go to a bar and play pool and like drink. And the girls wanted to go shopping. I personally hate shopping. Hate shopping with a passion. Like it's just like not my activity. But I was like, girls, what do you want me to do? I will come with you. I don't love shopping. And they were all like, please, like, go. Like, and the whole day I was texting, like, I'm acting like such a guy's girl. I hate this. Like, I'm so annoyed at myself. That was the one time in my life where I've ever felt like guy's girl, and it ate me alive.
Yeah.
I still think about it to this day. It's fine. I've been forgiven.
I grew up with Christian purity culture, so to be friends with guys was to be like you wanted to marry them. So I really didn't have a lot of really good guy friends. I had guy friends growing up, and none of you listen, obviously, so you're not like you're offended by this. But anyway, I did have guy friends growing up, but no, like I was not close with guys growing up. So anyway, that's a different story for a different time. That is really
interesting because I feel like our whole like church thing was like very much like, yes, guys and girls hang out to like create a healthy like situation with guys. And so that's really interesting how like the different perspectives of it, like,
that's a whole other story time.
I know. We'll get into that later.
No, we will never be getting into that on here. No, I think I just like ultimately I'm like, it literally doesn't matter if you have guy friends, and it literally like my partner, I want to be friends with my friends. Like you guys should be able to hang out. We should be able to go out together and have a good time. You should be able to talk to them, like all of those things.
I love my friends' husbands. I love having girls' nights with their husbands. It's like so fun.
But like in no world ever should you feel comfortable like sleeping with them.
No. No.
and want to still be friends.
No, like, 1000%. And being like, oh, like it's fine because you can't help who you're attracted to.
The fact that you value like a temporary sexual relationship with a man over a long-term best friendship with
it's crazy
a friend
to
me. Is insane. Because as we've said before, there's no way these two are staying together.
No. There's no way.
It's like I just
so
like
hard.
Also just like don't want to keep talking about them, but it's like there's until we get the reunion,
it's gonna be something.
Gonna be something. There's gonna
Especially
continue to be
because
things.
This episode, like last episode, was like so heartwarming to see them like reconnect. And if we didn't have this whole scandal, I'd be like, oh my god, they're getting back together. They're in love. Like it was very sad and beautiful to see.
Yeah, that's also the thing is like the show is still on. Yeah, so it's like. The show is still going.
And she mentioned that. She's like, it's weird having this be my reality where I'm watching what felt like reality. Yeah. Like what was going to be my reality on TV in this parallel time. And like, that's got to be trippy. And
it's got to be so crazy.
I can't even imagine how that feels. So yeah, we'll check in next week after. I think maybe there's one more episode, I believe. and then maybe the reunion. So I'm hoping we have the reunion in the next couple weeks because I really, like you said, I don't want to keep talking about it. I'm like
No,
so
it's
over
just
them.
because it feels like we've been saying the same thing like over and over again
Yeah.
about them. And it's like, I don't know that there's a new take.
Yeah.
It's just still getting mad about
Yep.
what happened.
Exactly.
So
I don't want to talk about them anymore, but we do have to talk about other people we don't want to talk about anymore, which is Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Oh, yeah. Boo.
They're filming again.
They are filming again. I've seen contradictory things.
Yes,
I've seen
you're
that
right.
they're filming without Dakota and Taylor, and I've seen that they're filming with Dakota and Taylor, but they're making them stay separated.
Oh, I've actually seen that they're not filming with Dakota, but they are filming with Taylor.
And I've seen that they're not filming with either of them.
Yeah.
And with both of them, but they have to stay separated.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't really know what is the truth. So if one of you ladies could just like hop in the comments and let us know actually what's going on.
Yeah, literally, because I don't know.
Miranda, where are you?
Yeah, literally,
just, like,
Miranda.
Shoot us a little DM and tell us.
Not gonna lie, Miranda, you are our source of light.
You are our shining hope. Like, our only reason for watching anymore is essentially Miranda.
Correct. We just like love you so much. Yeah. And every time you post too, like I always look for Chase's comments. Like I just love that dynamic, even though don't get back with him.
No.
I
think that ship has sailed, Miranda.
Yes,
right?
but like he's like funny in her comments.
Yeah.
And you seem like a very strong individual. So like we don't have concerns about that. Unlike some people, Jesse.
But then in addition to Utah, we now have OC, and they released the cast for OC, which I don't have a lot of strong thoughts on, but
I will not be.
They look really young.
They do look really young. I will not be using names. There are some girls on this cast that I wish weren't on this cast, and I will not be speaking on it yet. Please, at this time, respect my privacy.
Hold your questions for a later time.
Please.
That will be all.
Respect my space. No, there's just a couple girls that I'm a little bit confused about. Also, some of these girls aren't Mormon. There's a few I don't know. So I like want to do like a deeper dive and like come back next week with like more information. Cause like I saw the cast and I got mad, sent to Sarah and like closed my app. I was like, I'm so over this. But there's just a couple of them that I don't quite understand. Someone in the comments was like, just call it Real Housewives of Influencers and like be done with it. Because that is what it feels like.
Yeah.
You just wanted a bunch of girls. Like there's one girl, Bobby, on there who was like rumored to like have dated Drake at one time. And she's got like a podcast or whatever. And then there's like an Avery Woods on there who's an influencer. And I'm pretty sure she's part of Unwell or was. I don't know if she still is. And like, yes, there's just a couple others and Jen.
At this point, it just seems like younger women who are influencers who have some very distant tie to more like the religion of Mormons.
That Mormon religion.
I don't know how to say that.
Mormonism.
Sure. Okay.
You know.
Anyway, the point is that I don't care about any of these girls.
No.
And I don't think they need a TV show. And like, what?
I also am going to be doing some research
exhausted.
And I need multiple pictures of them being friends. Like, I think with like,
I'm also like, none of these women are from the OC.
Yeah, correct.
Like, you brought them to the OC to film this show.
It's also the most random place. Why OC?
Yeah, I just am like, this whole idea is
there
so
should be
dumb.
a Secret Lives of Mormon Wives in Arizona. I would understand that because that's where the Mormons live, besides Utah. So OC just feels like you like took a bunch of women, put them here, and said film. And it's like we're about to see a bunch of rental houses and about
I think it's like
fake daily activities.
Proximity to Hollywood, like proximity to the studios.
Like I know we have a Real Housewives of OC. Like there is like stuff that's happened there, but it just like doesn't make any sense for like the like genuine Mormon culture. I don't know. Maybe there's a big Mormon culture in OC. I don't know.
There's a big Mormon community in New Mexico. I think they must be everywhere, as most religions are at this point. But it just feels like those women are not from the OC.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jen's from Utah. A lot of the rest of them are from Arizona.
I don't want Jen.
No.
Like, I don't know how to I don't think we could make this any clearer. I get that you want a bridge. This is for you. Who does this? Bravo? Are they Bravo? This is for you, know. Hulu. We don't want Jen on our screens. Is she going to be on Utah too? I don't want double Jen.
No.
I don't want single
we
Jen.
We do not need double helpings of Jen.
No. I barely want half a scoop of
Yeah.
Jen. So anyway, please take her off of OC. And, like, Michaela is leaving Utah. So, like, what does that mean
Supposedly, but then
too?
she's been back in Utah, and then
I know, but
she's
she said
like
she booked a flight
I
out of
know, because I
Utah.
think her illness is way worse. I think there's, like,
Correct.
a lot of trauma in Utah for her, and I think she needs to
Yeah,
move.
I
I know that's
agree.
where she's from. I know that's where her family is. I know blah, blah, blah.
Great.
Move.
People move all the time. Get out
Move.
of there. Yeah, so I'm hoping she goes,
I do
but
too.
I don't know. It makes me sad for her. I really like her too, but I need her to get out of Utah.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Um, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there.
I really don't wanna watch the new show, but I just feel like I'm
I feel
going
like we're going
to.
to.
Yeah.
We're going to. We're going to prepare.
Mhm.
We're going to know going into it that we're not excited. And, like, that's okay, I guess. The
Ah.
only thing that will make this week better, honestly, is if Justin Bieber announces a tour.
Yeah, honestly, we're waiting. We're waiting.
Justin.
Um, it's so funny because when at the end of Coachella, he said, "See you all soon," changed his photo on Ticketmaster or whatever.
Yep.
So it's like everyone is expecting it, and now we're just waiting.
I turned on notifications for his Instagram for, like, post stories and, like, whatever, because I just, like, not that, like, that's when I'll be able to buy tickets, but, like, what if he does do some, like, crazy stuff or it's, like, a flash thing that, like, first
Yeah.
100 people, I don't know.
Or like, what if he drops another album? Like,
No,
there's just like
exactly.
so
I
many things that could
just need to be
happen.
ready,
Yeah.
and so I've turned on notifications
Mhm.
just in case. Um, but
She already told me, she was like, "I'll be seeing him in New York, LA, Phoenix, and internationally."
and probably in Atlanta.
There we go. All
I
of the
just
places.
think if there's any reason to travel, it's for Justin. I've actually only ever seen him in Arizona and LA. I've never traveled for him. I think that's true. I think that's a true statement. So, this is my time.
New experiences.
This is my time. I was telling Sarah, like, she's seen me at concerts, right? Like, she's seen me at, like, a fun we've seen Sabrina together, and I get pretty, like, wild
Mhm.
and fun and
We've
cool.
seen Sabrina together. We've seen Jonas Brothers
Oh
together.
my god, you
That was
saw me
so
okay, that's
fun.
probably
Yeah, yeah.
closer, like, I don't know,
But still okay.
a mix of the 2. Like, Jonas, where I'm, like, dancing like crazy, but, like, Sabrina, where I know every single lyric and, like, I and just, like, feel her spirit. Like, that like, Justin is, like, an out of body that's why I need to go to multiple because the first one, I'm just gonna be sobbing.
Yeah.
The second one, I'm gonna be like, I won't be in control of my body. Like, I don't know. So then by the 4th stop, I really think I'm gonna be locked in to what's happening.
Justin, I love you, but I'll be seeing you once.
We'll see. No, I really want him to announce a tour. I think it would be so freaking fun. He seems like he's in a really good place and, like, really
Yeah.
loved performing, so I think
Yeah.
it'd be really fun.
I do too.
Um,
We're ready, Justin.
I
We're
don't think he
ready.
should do One Less Lonely Girls, though, on this tour. I don't think he will. I don't
I
think it's
don't
gonna
think
be
he
like
will
an Eras
either.
tour. I don't think it'll be like an Eras
I
tour,
think
but
that was like
specifically
I
Coachella.
hope that this is a swag tour. I don't
Yeah.
necessarily I love Justin, but I'm like, don't do an Eras tour. Like
No.
everyone is doing them, and I'm like,
Yeah.
just do your new music.
Do swag
This is the
and maybe
new
changes
the
because
new
you didn't
you.
actually tour all of Changes. I did see you in LA on
Yeah, of
Changes.
course, like some of his old
I'm
songs,
going
but
to
not.
Anyway, we don't have time for that. I'm all from the top. Track
Okay.
1.
This will be a whole new podcast. Olivia listening to.
Yeah, just live listening to songs I already know. And so do you.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, so we'll stay tuned, but if that happens, I may need to take a break from podcasting until tickets have been secured. Just kidding. Maybe this will help us get tickets in some places. Who wants to send
Oh my
us?
god.
No, so we're very excited about that. You will know when that
Mhm.
happens.
Yep.
There will be an announcement.
Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on in our world and the world of pop culture for in our home.
In this home.
In this home. But before we talk about what we read, I did miss a book to TV show that's coming out.
Oh, okay.
So
Tell me all about it.
It's called The House of Spirits. It's by Isabel Allende. That's how I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
So it comes out April 29th. It's like I think the book is about this like it's like multi-generations. It's like a grandma, her daughter, and then I think the daughter gets pregnant or something, or grandma, mom, daughter, maybe that daughter gets pregnant. And they all have like special powers or speak to someone or something like that. And so it's just like them talking about their like different family and like the trauma and like all that comes with all of that.
Mhm.
Um there was a It's gonna be an 8-part like series on Prime.
Oh, okay.
And so it's gonna have 8 episodes. It's gonna be on Prime. It's gonna be in Spanish, which I'm very excited about. I have read another book that then was a show in Spanish, and I loved it. But there was an English version in 1993, which had Meryl Streep in it.
Oh my God.
But she has like a Spanish name. Like they're all playing like Spanish, like
People.
Hispanic culture of some
Yeah.
sort. And so I'm like,
It's a little
why
weird.
did they do that? So it had a lot of backlash because I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like
100%.
it was very strange. Like I looked it up and I was like, I don't get
You're
it.
like,
I want to
this
watch it because I'm
isn't-
like, what is going
Yeah.
on? So yeah, I'm excited to watch the Spanish version because that will feel more
Hopefully it
genuine.
will be better than
Yeah, but I'm
Meryl,
definitely
even though we
gonna
love
take a
you.
peek into the 1993 version to see what the heck is going on. But I
Yeah.
just got the book on Libby,
Nice.
so I'm starting that. Or actually, no, I'm listening to it on Spotify actually because it wasn't available yet on Libby.
And sorry, did you say it's already out or it's coming out?
It's coming out April 29th.
April 29th.
So what is
Okay.
that? 3 days?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna start it on Spotify and
Nice.
then I'll check back in. So
Awesome.
that is coming out this week, and I think that'll be good. So watch along with us.
Cool.
Okay, what are we reading right now?
You go.
Okay, I'm going. I am reading this book called Madwoman. It's by, please hold. So basically the book is about this woman who has a secret. She's like a housewife and she has kids with her husband and everything looks perfect. And then you find out she told her husband that her parents died. You find out her mom is in jail for killing her dad. Because of like
Crazy.
abuse and like all this stuff.
Charlize, is that you?
No, literally. Whoa, that story was so crazy.
So crazy.
But literally that's like what it is. And so you find out like her mom's in jail and the mom starts writing to her and is basically like, I need you to help me get out of jail. Like you're the only one who knows the truth of why this happened. And she's like, but if I tell the truth, then my whole life collapses.
Right.
And so it's like this whole thing. And so I am 74% of the way done. It's by Chelsea Beaker. So yeah, it's been really good. I like it so far. So I should have that done by the time we talk next week and I'll give an update.
Oh my God. So exciting. I am reading this week Time to Shine by Rachel Reed. Our girl, Rachel. Our girl, Rach. So it's a spicy bisexual hockey romance. So
say less.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yeah, so TBD.
Okay.
I can't wait to share.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm off to coffee with some therapists.
She's off.
Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta for now. Also this week we're seeing Devil Wears Prada too. So...
Wait, you guys, forget that. This week is Sarah's birthday. This week we're seeing the Devil Wears Prada.
I didn't even actually honestly think about that. I was really more focused on the movie, honestly.
That's so funny. Yes. Cool.
My birthday is Friday.
Sarah's birthday is Friday.
May 1st.
May 1st, which is why we're going to Paris in a couple weeks for her birthday. So yeah, her birthday's on Friday. We're going to the Devil Wears Prada on Saturday.
Yeah. So I can't wait to share.
Yay. Happy birthday, Sarah. Make sure you comment Happy Birthday, Sarah, in the comments.
Thanks, friends.
Yay. Okay. Love you all.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.